my favorite of the 6 they got today. Okay, here he is here, right? So this quarterback's trying to fit this ball over here, and I already know Elzey gonna make a play on the ball, right? Interception, right place, right time against his former team, making a play on the ball and doing damage with it, man. So great job, great read, great job seeing it, and great job making a play. And here he is right here, right? Can Elzey play special teams, right? This is a role. And like I said, he wants to be on the field. So you're already showing this in the highlight two tells me a lot because you want to see the field early. And then boom, straight down the field, immediately watch the pink shoes, fast, tracks him right in his tracks. Great job right there from LG. Not playing around, not wasting no time, not playing no games. Tracks the ball carrier or the returner right there. Okay, here we go. Try to get out to Big 13 right here against Hoko. Great stick. Great stick. Right there. See the aggressive tackle. Boom. Straight out of bounds. Great aggressive tackle. Limit the game. All right. Again, playing that free position. Right? Out quick and then boom. He trying to lay the boom every time he gets it out. Right? Obviously, quarterback, big time throw, and then look at LG right here, close that space. Boom. Major hit, get him down to the ground quickly, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, this look like this against potentially Archer. Big throw down the field. And then, like you see, right place, right time. Good job playing center safety. Don't let the receiver get behind you, turns his head, and nearly comes down with the pick. Nice job getting the PBU right there. Okay, and then love this right here. This is more special teams, right? Bot snap, big time hit, jars the ball loose. Right place, right time, just making a play. Okay, here he's against North Gwinnett. Here's LZ right here. This is Big Max Patterson, who's going to be going to a major D1 program. I don't know if he's committed yet, but that's Big Max Patterson. Now look at LZ close down this space. Ooh, gonna feel that one in the morning, right? Now, mind you, Patterson is 6'5", 260, 270, and LZ is 6 foot. So those are some of the things you're gonna see if you LZ at the next level, especially playing for Georgia Tech. You're gonna see big time offensive linemen that look like that. And you see how he chopped him down and got him down to the ground. Exactly what you want to see. Okay, here's the ball carrier right here. Boom. Great job right there, right? And he nearly drawed that ball loose, right? Look at him get a hat on the hat, and look where that ball is. Boom. Most of the time, you get that helmet on that ball, that's gonna come loose. So already got a good tackling for him right there. Nearly gets it to come loose. You know what I'm saying? So a major hit towards the back end of that. And you know what I'm saying? If it hit the right angle, that definitely would have been a fumble. Okay, LG should be here. Let's see, we got a quick screen potentially right here. Nope, run play. All right, now look at all this space. Look at all this green grass right here. And here's LG. Let's see how fast he closes that. Yeah, major hit. Chops him down perfectly, right? Gets the big hit, boom, and the wrap up. Yeah, that's textbook. Can't call that no better. All right, boom. Here he is playing that back end, right? Great aggressive tackle. See, here he is here, right? His defender right here bites. LG's able to see it, and then boom, as soon as he catches it, LG's right there, coming down with the stop right there. So exactly what you want from that position. This is against Valdosta. You know, they got dolls over there. Okay, boom. Here he is here. Woo! Right, and that's their dynamic playmaker, right? That's another guy that Georgia Tech's recruiting pretty hard on the offensive side of the ball. That's Marquise Fennell. So, you know, we'll see if they're able to land him OV coming up in June. But you see LG going toe to toe with one of the most dynamic athletes in the state. Bam! Right, completely knocks him down to the ground. That physicality, right? That's what you want from your safety position. And then here in the playing in the red zone, right? Number one tries to come across his face. Great job. You know what I'm saying? Being in phase, being in line, getting a big time PBU right there. Right. I think this is North Gwinnett. I think this is Elam Rahman trying to run the ball right there. Major tackle right there. Get him down to the ground. Good. And like I said, what I'm liking so far, great tackler in open space. Right. Not wasting no time, bringing him down to the ground. Good wrap up again. Boom. Here he is here. Okay, let's see. North Gwinnett again. Right. and I love it. We're gonna run this play again. This is textbook, right? Look at the speedster that they have right here in number 9, right? So Elgey's already showing. Remember, he's a former cornerback, right? And like I said, this year he's gonna play star, right? And you feel good about this future for if you're Georgia Tech because you got a guy you can lean on here. Look at this. Turns his head, knows where the wide receiver is, and he's in phase the entire time, right? Textbook coverage doesn't interfere. Does a great job. Okay, boom. Here he is right here. Big time safety. Boom. And that's how you know. And one of his big goals is to have more forced fumbles. And he's pretty close on some of these plays. See, right there. Look at every time when he tackles y'all, where he gets low, lower than the man. Look at obviously his arm. He's wrapping him up, and his head is on the football. Right? You can't tell me this year with him getting bigger, faster, and stronger, that ain't gonna lead to more forced fumbles. Right? Think easily that'll be the case for Elzey. So that's major right there. Okay, same thing. Here he is here at the top of the screen. Great job. Great closing speed. Right? Here he is right here trying to sit. And then boom, Elzey closes that speed right there. Lucky catch right there from the defender. You can't do nothing on that. That was a big time PBU by him. And then boom, here he is right here. Green shoes. They're trying to run the ball if they're North Gwinnett. And then boom, look at him get the stick in there and completely stop him in his tracks. And obviously get him down to the ground. I love that. And then, oh, can he play in the box? Yes, he can, right? Looks like a little wildcat right here. Wildcat formation. Elzey doesn't bite on it. One-on-one. Big time tackle right there. In the red zone. Stop him in his tracks. Little gadget play. Right, another run. If you Elzey, you're going to have to get to this spot right here. This is where that opening is going to be. Told y'all. See that opening? So if you Elzey, you got to get over here. I think this one is going to be his fumble recovery. Yep, 3 jarred it loose. And if you Elzey, right place, right time, major fumble recovery right there. Okay, more South Gwinnett film. Elzey's going to be right here, should be. Yep. Okay, nice little back pedal. Stay in phase. And then boom, every time. So that's good discipline right there from Elzey, right? Stay in the right spot. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got the corner there. This guy's trying to sit in the middle of the zone. If Elzey, diving on the ball, as he does here, diving on the ball. And obviously get a nice PBU deflection right there. And then here they got a nice little toss play from North Gwinnett. One-on-one in the hole. Great wrap-up tackle again from Elzey. And I see why he had 3 games with 10-plus tackles, right? He's all over the field. And just making these big hits, making these big-time plays, getting guys down to the ground. I mean, exactly what you want. Same thing here, playing that free again, right? Good job at playing. You know the ball finna come over this way. And then boom, excellent job right there, closing down that speed, right? Because if I'm the receiver, I think I'm open. So here's the ball in the air, and look at Elzey close down his space, sky up there, and deflect that football right there, and be able to make a nice play on the ball. All right, same thing, center field, quick screen, nice tackle, good collision right there. Okay, here's Elzey again. Boom, quarterback trying to get out. Look at Elzey stay disciplined. That's a great job. Great close. Then the only thing there, if he could have got there a little bit earlier, see? If he could have closed this down real quick, got that PBU, that'd have been even better. But that was a solid play. Solid play. So, yeah, man, he's my favorite player of the 6 they got today, or of the 6 they got, and I think his potential is very high. And I think with the physicality, his ability to read and react, his ability to play any of the 3 positions, cornerback, star, safety, strong safety, his ability to get obviously once more interceptions. He's that close to getting more forced fumbles if, I'm saying maybe just a little bit more force, maybe, but his helmet's always on the ball. So I think he's a great player, and I think he's a great addition to the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, and I think they cooked with this flip of Julian Elzey for sure. And I think they're going to be good to go.